Fellas, welcome back to another video. The video we all been waiting for. You guys see it, man. We're finally getting the turbos installed in the truck. It's been long enough. Like I said, we've been halted on this because we've been waiting for parts and whatnot. So now that we got our manifolds, let me go ahead and show you guys. You guys see it right here. This is the old turbo that we were previously running on the truck. I just upgraded to this VSRacing one, slightly bigger. This is a 70 mil. This is a 78 millimeter. So just wanted to ensure that the truck was going to be getting the air that it needs with that bigger turbo. So you guys know the plan is to push 750 to the wheel, maybe 740, nothing too crazy. And that's all going to be paired to these HuronSpeed manifolds. You guys see it, man. So real quick, before we do get started on the turbo truck build and get these HuronSpeed manifolds installed, we want to go ahead and shout them out real quick. You guys see the quality on that, man. Check it out. This is some of the best quality in the game. So you guys definitely want to check out their website. I have the links to these manifolds in my description, so definitely check it out. You guys see it though, each manifold comes with the V-band. You could also buy this as a complete kit with the crossover, downpipe, everything you need. I only needed the manifolds because I will be doing a custom downpipe, maybe even a hood exit. Haven't really decided yet, but you guys get the deal. So let's go ahead and get these installed into the truck and get started on that crossover. So we got both manifolds in. As you can see, fitment is looking beautiful. A lot better than that eBay manifold that we had in there. As you can see, the position of our turbo is going to be a lot nicer as well. So HuronSpeed for the win, fellas. We're going to go ahead and mount the turbo and then get on with the crossover. And like I said earlier, this is going to be the 7875 turbo from VSRacing. This is the cast version. This turbo is good for up to 1,000 horsepower. If you want to push even crazier numbers, go with the billet one. This one's just all cast aluminum, I believe. So good enough for what we want to achieve with the truck, right, bud?
That's it. It'll do the job and get us to 740, 700 around there.
Something like that. So let's go ahead, throw it on. All right, so there you have it. As you can see, we got the truck up. Like I said, next thing up is going to be the crossover, which we're going to do ourselves. As you can see right here, we have 2.5 inch stainless steel piping. We're going to go ahead and copy the exact same style that the HuronSpeed is and just do it to our best and get it done, fellas. After that, pretty much all we have to do is the exhaust, intercooler, knock sensor, all that little shit. Not too bad, bud. So go ahead, get it done, man.
Get it done. Like
I said, we're going to go ahead and get this shaped up, tacked up, welded up onto the truck to pretty much make the similar one to HuronSpeed. Just need a 180, 45, 145, 190, and then the rest straight. So this kit is more than enough to get it done. So let's go ahead, start cutting this thing up. We've got up to this point with the crossover. Pretty much just got the flex pipe fitted on, fitment as far as the passenger side. And after that, we'll go ahead and get started with the driver's side, get it all connected. And that's pretty much it for the that's pretty much it for the crossover, bud. Pretty easy, honestly. The longest thing that takes is pretty much just shaping it, tacking it together, and then we'll go ahead and finish welding it up. Y'all see it though, man. Truck is coming along. It's getting dark, but we will not be stopping. We're gonna keep going till we get this done, man. To be honest, the crossover was actually easier than we thought. We really only used 3 pieces. We got the 90 over there, half of the 180, and then we got the 90 right here, and then a little piece in the middle, and then a small piece up here up top that you can barely see, a little 2-inch extension right there, and then just that little piece right there in the middle. that connects to the flex pipe, also the flex pipe, but this piece right here that goes to the 90, half of the 180 that goes actually into the 45, sorry. So all that, you just piece it together and then you got yourself a little crossover, fellas. So we are back the next day. As you can see, we got some daylight out again. And finally getting to that intercooler. On the crossover, we have it a little bit on halt just for now. We already have that all tacked up. So right now we thought we'd go ahead and shape up the intercooler, get that going. You guys know the deal. So as far as for the intercooler, our pipe's gonna go through right here on the headlight. The only thing you do have to do is cut through the bracket to get those pipes through. As you can see, we did right here, and I am using 3-inch pipes. So basically, it'll go through there, straight to the turbo. Just probably put another 90 there. My spacing is a little tighter because I do have the large 32-inch radiator, and it's gonna be basically the same thing on this side. Buddy, what you thinking, man?
We just gotta, you know, mess with it, make it work, and we'll see how it fits. So right now we just have the intercooler temporarily mounted. We might end up with these brackets. It's holding pretty well. Just have to put some more on the bottom. Like I said, we'll just get to this, start shaping it up, get it nice and set up. This we won't be able to weld because we don't have the equipment to weld aluminum. So I'll more than likely take that to my boy. You need gas and all that. I do have it, but the setup we have, not the best to be welding, at least doing nice welds. So in the meantime, we'll just get the shape of everything. Hopefully I can get that over to him quick, get it welded up, and then go ahead and put it on. So initially we have our intercooler mounted, basically aligned with the latch of the hood. We saw a few different videos where they put the intercooler just a little lower and they're able to get it right up top, through the bottom headlight, so we don't have to cut the top of the headlight. So right now we're just gonna go ahead and trim out a little more plastic, get the intercooler down a little lower, get it through here, and then hopefully we could get our pipe through there without having to cut any of the headlights. As you can see, we're able to fit our piping without having to cut any of the headlight. Only thing we had to go and do was go back to the headlight bracket, cut more plastic out of it. As you can see, we're able to fit our 3-inch pipe all the way through and near the turbo. All we pretty much have to do here is cut another little piece, extend it, and we're pretty much good to go on this side. On the intake side, there's definitely a little more play. We're gonna go ahead and run it similarly. Gonna put a 90 here, then we're gonna have to go up a little bit, slightly, right under the radiator hose, and then straight through here and then into the intake. So that's pretty much what we're doing right now, getting our pieces, cutting our pieces, and then we'll go ahead and put it all together. The piece we're currently putting, we cut from a 180. This is the other half, so that piece right there, pretty much cutting. We'll go ahead, like I said, tilt it just a little bit to get that angle to go up here, up through there under the radiator hose, and then we'll somehow get another piece to run just under that and then into the intake. Then we pretty much should be good, get it welded up, and we're good to go, bud. That's it.
So we're gonna go ahead and keep cutting and get to it. So then when you're getting to do the tubing over here on this side, you can see it's pretty much the same thing on the other side. All the plastic that we had to cut in order to get the pipe to get in between. And also keep in mind, I do also have the larger 32-inch radiator, so it made things maybe a little harder, just tighter. If you have the regular radiator or a 28-inch, you'll have more room to play, but it is possible with the 32-inch. Then you come over here to the headlight, where you also have to trim one of the tabs just a little bit, just one of them. Your headlight still goes on perfectly fine. Come to this side, we already trimmed it. As you can see, just moves a little bit, but still holds it just fine. So after you get those tabs off, now you should be able to get your headlight on and clear that pipe. All right, so there you have it. After a lot of cutting, shaping, grinding, you guys know the deal. We're able to get the overall shape of our intercooler piping. You can see we're gonna need 2 welds here, a weld there, and then we're gonna run a coupler here, and then that's gonna go into the intake. And then for this side, you have a coupler, 1 weld here, and then a coupler. So the whole system, 4 welds total. The rest is gonna be couplers. And there you have it, man. Like I said, we're not gonna be able to weld it because I don't have what we need to weld aluminum. So I'm gonna have to take that somewhere, get it done, and then once we get it finished, we'll go ahead and bring it back. Really, it wasn't that bad. I'd say the hardest part is really the welding, because one, you gotta have the materials, the experience, because welding aluminum and stainless steel is a whole different monster. So you guys see it, we still gotta get our markings for our bungs, for our hop switch and all that. So we'll go ahead, take it out, mark it up, then I'll go ahead and show you guys the whole system. And we're back the next day. Your boy went ahead, got the intercooler piping. We didn't have a TIG welder, so I had to take it to go get welded. I already went ahead and put most of the piping in. As you can see, fitment is great. Our welds look amazing, so I'll go ahead and insert this final piece. Sensors right here. Like I said, it just really depends on how your setup is. So this piping is pretty much gonna go like that into there. So on the underside of it, you're gonna have your hob switch, and then your boost sensor. On the side right here, you're gonna have your air temperature sensor. And then obviously the larger one over here is gonna be the blow-off valve. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. We were able to get away with 3 welds on this side and then just 1 weld on this side. And then to connect these two, we're gonna go ahead and put a coupler there. So I'm gonna go ahead real quick and throw this on from that side first. And that's gonna be pretty much our intercooler setup. The only thing I still gotta do is mount the intercooler. That's pretty easy. It's pretty much gonna stay in this spot right here. Just have to make some brackets that go maybe from here to here. Same thing on this side, and then make some ones on the underside. And that's pretty much it. So for now, that's gonna be pretty much it for the crossover. That just has to be welded up. It's already good to go. On the intercooler, just gotta finish doing the bead rolls on the side of the couplers. And then that's pretty much it. This is gonna be a 2-part video. So this is the first part. Second part is gonna be finishing everything else up. Exhaust, crossover, boost controller, all that, you guys know the deal. That's gonna be pretty much it for this video. I'll say 1 or 2 more videos. The truck will be done, and then off to the tuner. And then we'll finally be able to see what it does on the dyno, what everybody's pretty much been waiting for. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm sure everybody else is. But don't forget, man, like, comment, and subscribe to the boy. I'm gonna see you on the next video, man.